Welcome back, friends, to our virtual trip around the world. This week we're traveling all the way to New Zealand. While we're there, we'll hear from our new friend, Cece the Hedgehog, and then we'll hear a wonderful story by Jan Brett called The Snowy Nap. And you can head over to one of our Town of Porter libraries to pick up some great hedgehog books, fall books, and get your story hour in a bag for this week with a fun hedgehog craft that you can make.
Hello friends, my name is Cece the Hedgehog, and I just can't believe you came all the way to New Zealand just to see me. Just to thank you, I've got a wonderful craft that I'm going to show you how to do today. So, I'm going to teach you how to make a lovely little hedgehog just like me with lots of fall leaves on it, because I know that in the town of Porter it's autumn time right now. So come on, you prickle pantsies, let's go outside where there's lots of leaves. I've got some friends out there waiting, and they're going to show us how to collect some leaves. Okay, come along. Alright, here's my friends, and there they go, collecting leaves. Oh, well, they are a little wild. Okay, wait, we're not going to run out of leaves, everybody. Just slow down a little bit. No shoving. My goodness. All right, well that was really good. The next part's a bit tricky, so I'm going to have somebody who has thumbs to show you, because I can't hold a glue stick. Oh my, she's fast. And there's your little hedgehog body, and you can put the leaves right on top of it. Well, that's a cute little nose. And an eye. Oh, and of course a smile. Oh, well, I'm awfully tired after all that. You know, I'm nocturnal, and I'm just hoping before we go someone would read me a bedtime story. And this is my favorite. It's called The Snowy Nap by Jan Brett.
Young Hedgie sniffed the chilly wind. Snow is on the way, he thought. I'll just take a last ramble around the farm. He did not want to miss a moment. He could barely keep his eyes open as he walked. The hens noticed at once. Time for Betty Bye, they cackled. It won't be long before you have to hibernate, and our coop will be bedazzled by icicles. In a sleepy daze, Hedgie trundled past the pond. The geese honked. Goodbye until spring. We'll think of you as we play slip and slide across the pond ice. It is already starting to freeze. Hedgie came to the sheep shed. Nighty night, the sheep bawed. One of the sheep had seen hedgehogs on the farm head for their cozy dens year after year as winter arisen. She also was ready to tell Hedgie what he would miss. I'll soon see the snowmen Lisa makes, she said. The billy goat overheard and crunched across the frozen field to add, as usual, you will miss winter blue time, when the sun sets and the snowy farm appears in every shade of blue. The pigs watched Hedgie, stopped for a big yawn. Have a good winter sleep. If only I could save a few snowflakes for you. No two are alike. Then the pony trotted up. Hedgie guessed what he wanted to say. Sleep well, he neighed. If you hear bells in your dreams, it will be me pulling my sleigh. That was the last straw. I don't want to sleep all winter like last year, protested Hedgie. I want to see icicles and snowmen, snowflakes and pond ice. I want to hear sleigh bells. Before Hedgie could yawn again, he decided to turn around and stay up for the winter. The night grew frosty cold. Must stay awake, must stay awake, must stay awake to see winter, Hedgie shivered, and his eyes closed. From the farmhouse window, Lisa saw a still shape outside in the cold. Poor little Hedgehog is frozen stiff, she cried. She bundled him up and brought him inside. Lisa put Hedgie in a tea cozy and gave him a spot by the window. That was a close call, she said. A snowstorm is on the way. You'd better stay in the house and warm up. To Hedgie's delight, the next morning he saw the world outside shimmering with snow. The old chicken coop sparkled like a palace. Every day he watched from different windows. The new wintry scenes appeared. The pond froze into a shiny mirror. Lisa twirled on her skates as the goose and the gander slid to keep up. To Hedgie's amazement, one day Lisa rolled great balls of snow. Before he knew it, he was looking at his first snowman. But he was getting sleepier. But each morning held a new surprise. The little hedgehog was dozing when he heard the tinkling of bells. He tried with all his might and opened his eyes. There was the pony pulling a sleigh. Lisa made a snowball and tossed it in his direction. Kapoof! Hedgie slept later every day. One day he awoke to see flowers of frost decorating his window. The trees looked like lace against the sky. I have truly seen winter, was Hedgie's last thought as he nodded back to sleep. Lisa knew it was time. Leaving the door ajar, she cradled the little hedgehog. You belong in the wild, she whispered in his ear as she carried him through the drifts. She crouched by his burrow and nestled him inside. Sweet dreams, little adventurer, she said. Just then she noticed the front door was swinging on its hinges. Squawks and rumbles were coming from inside. Lisa peered through the doorway and saw animals, higgledy-piggledy, making a commotion in her house. Each one was thinking, I'd like to see winter from a nice warm house. Out, 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 skedaddle, she laughed. Don't you know this is not where you live? Lisa was shooing the last mouse from the house as Hedgie, our hedgehog, snug in his burrow, fell into a deep sleep. He was dreaming about icicles and snowmen, snowflakes and pond ice. It was a long, snowy nap.
Shoo! Shoo! Thanks, friends. Looks like Cece's asleep. See you next week.